What is going on, everybody? It's Complexity. I am back with some more Ren. This is Vincent's Tale the First Night. I told you guys I would react to the first, second, and third night, so let's get going.
Yes, Baby No Baby with a banger for the weekend. That was Brawl Dog. All right, we've got a chart-to-chart exclusive now coming in. Some new cat who goes by the
Is that Knox Hill?
name of Ren.
Is that Knox Hill?
This one right here is I Don't Give Two Fucks.
That's Knox Hill. I'm like 99% sure that's Knox Hill, who's another music reactor and musician.
Neither does a verse.
I guess that does make sense because he's actually done a reaction with Ren before.
Starving for some food for thought, I had a way. I'm a student of a melancholy prodigy, catching supernovas falling from the Milky Way.
Is that a human or an angel?
So shy away, maybe I'll get high today. I get stuck.
I might have to check that song out.
A man has died after being stabbed last night in the shopping district of London Paddington. Police say the victim is 29-year-old Edmund Lockridge, the son of Lord Lucian Lockridge, the billionaire founder of Lockridge Incorporated.
Oh, that's
the
not
company
good.
has been at the centre of several recent controversies, though police have stressed there is no indication at this stage that the attack is connected. A 34-year-old man from Shepherd's Bush was arrested at the scene and remains in custody.
Yes,
Okay, so
that's
that's
right.
Vincent.
Just after 9:30 last night, emergency services were called to this pedestrian strip on Parade Street, Paddington. Witnesses describe a heat altercation followed by Mr. Lockridge collapsing from stab wounds. Vincent Gavon, described by neighbours as quiet and someone who kept to himself, was detained minutes later. Police say they are keeping an open mind on motive, including whether the attack was politically motivated.
And as we know from having watched it, it was more so just the old boy trying to, and they had nothing to do with politics.
In Westminster this afternoon, police and ministers responded to the growing public concern. We take you there now.
At approximately 3:09 this morning, Vincent Gavin was charged with murder. Our deepest condolences go to the Lockridge family. As this is an ongoing investigation, further comment would be inappropriate.
Will this be treated as an act of extremism?
We're keeping an open mind.
It's always dangerous when you go up against power, man.
Is this a sign of a wider breakdown in public safety?
What happened last night is not just an attack on an individual, but on the values that underpin our society. The Prime Minister will be reviewing measures to ensure crimes of this nature face the toughest possible response.
It's a very, very political response, man. It's always something like that. It's always something like, this was not just an attack on the child of somebody who is incredibly wealthy, but it was also an attack on you poor people out there too, is essentially what's being said here. It's like, we don't just care because it was the child of a wealthy person. It's an attack on our society as a whole. And we promise you, we are doing everything we can to make sure that crime statistics go down.
Thank you, Minister.
And looking like just a drone. A freaking robot.
There's been some accusations of your company's practices.
My son was murdered. That is the truth. That is the only truth. Attempts to justify or rationalize this crime are beneath contempt. And that is all I have to say on the matter.
Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Thank you.
In an extraordinary turn, the public have been left completely divided. Some of the population see Vincent as a new age devil, whilst others see him as a modern-day hero, striking a blow against the status quo.
Oh my gosh. When did this come out? 2 months ago? This is really feeling like, what's the, oh my God, what's the dude who ended up killing that, was it the CEO of an insurance company? It's I forget the Mangiani or something like that. It seems like a satire of that. It seems like this is interesting. People hailing him as a hero, others as a villain. I see the message.
Stood outside the courthouse, and although officials have described this as an open and shut case, you can see there's clear public divide between support and condemnation for Vincent Gavon. Back to you.
With the suspect now formally charged, the question remains, a man's crime or a sign of something deeper in Britain today?
Compliance. Life without passion is a world without violence. From the same Lockridge Industries laboratories that brought the world's first medication formulated to heal the global economy, Envian. Comply More, a new, groundbreaking series of treatments, is here to change the world.
Comply More. I see you, Ren. And it's a drug that makes you more complicit. I get it. Yeah, I get it. The satire is not lost on me.
All over again. Finally, an alternative to the responsibilities faced in modern-day relationships. Throughout history, human minds have been afflicted with absurd delusions, such as individuality and fairness. Are your children starting to develop their own personalities as they grow? Are you tired of waking up every day and having to pretend to listen to other people prattle on about their right to self-expression? But that can all stop with just 2 easy-to-swallow tablets taken before, after, and during every meal.
Side effects include spontaneous ankle jingling, unexpected emotional flash mobs, mild to severe haunted elbow syndrome, involuntary shadow twitching, temporary loss of the ability to pronounce the letter S, sudden memories from lives you definitely didn't live.
Dude, but that's exactly how it is, right? You'll have like a diarrhea medication and be like, with Diarrhea X, you will be able to enjoy going again because everybody should be able to enjoy it. Side effects are extreme hemorrhaging, blood clots, the loss of your brain. Your arms might fall off. Your spine could break at any moment. Meanwhile, you've got like a dad who's like playing in the yard with his kids and all happy and everything, and you're just hearing some of the most gruesome fucking side effects ever in the background. Britannia.
Good evening and welcome to Britannia.
It's interesting that that is going with Britannia, considering if you are an anime watcher and you have ever watched Code Geass, Britannia was the kingdom that pretty much owned the majority of all the continents, right? And they had their individualism stripping from them, and they were like because the main thing is like it's Japan versus Britannia, and Japan was called Sector 11. Like they stripped away the title of Japan because it was no longer free, so people from Japan were just called 11s or 12s or 13s, like country 11, country 12, country 13, and the owner of all of them was Britannia. So it's pretty interesting. I mean, I don't know if he watches anime or not, but fucking nail, like identical freaking nail on the head with this.
Speaks, where the nation debates the issues that matter most. Tonight, Vincent Gavon, charged with the murder of Edmund Lockridge. Who is he? It's a tragedy that has sparked outrage, division, and a national conversation. On our panel tonight, Sir Douglas Kane, former Chief of Police. We have Dr. Aston Tolliday, political scientist. We have Cassie Blaze, who is an actress, influencer, and former contestant on the TV dating show Swipe Right Forever. We have Percy Price, Professor of Psychosurgical Medicine at Cambridge University.
This is so good. This is so good. Okay.
So, without further ado, let us go to our first question from the audience.
Thank you. Okay, fuck it. Let's go back for real quick. Okay. I want to go back.
That has sparked Sir Douglas Kane, former.
So we have a former police officer a political scientist, which whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like they're probably going to talk about like the political climate, and then a like what is he, like a psychiatrist or some shit, and an actress, a fucking social influencer. And the funny thing is this shit's real. This shit really happens, where you'll have people with fucking masters and doctorates, and like they're the leading scientists in their field, the leading person in their field, and they're up there with fucking YouTubers and freaking Twitch streamers, and they're talking about the state of the world with some fucking 22-year-old multi-millionaire who got famous for like doing the like saying stupid shit on the internet, talking about how the state of the world and the economic collapse and all of this shit. And like, what do you have to offer? Like, I'm sorry, these people, like, this is their field of study. You react to fucking poop and fart jokes on the internet and get millions of views. What the fuck are you doing up there? Not only that, but like a lot of political commentators on YouTube and Twitch, they're not real political fucking commentators. They just react to the news, or they watch it with people. They give their freaking, their super chat bot opinion. And then the next thing you know, they're up on fucking Pierce Morgan or some shit. Like, come on.
From the audience.
Thank you. My question is, has Britain lost control of its streets? I work 2 jobs, finish at midnight, and honestly, I can't afford to change my shift, but I don't feel safe. My niece is 14 and won't go out after dark, and all the politicians are just arguing on a Twitter instead of doing, well, anything really. Should we feel safe, or is it over for this country?
Like looking in the mirror of, God damn, she just got them things out there, but she do got that I'm too slow for it face. So I'm just saying. But it's funny because it's like that is definitely a mirror to American politics as well. Motherfuckers out here arguing on Twitter rather than fixing the fucking country.
Yeah, it's quite simple. Britain has gone soft. The people in charge of our legal system now have absolutely no backbone. Now, back in my day, they get punished and punished properly. These days, it seems that you get a TikTok account and some sort of documentary on Netflix. And I'm sorry, but you should be afraid.
Thank you. Thank you. I know this guy was literally just talking about beating some people over the head with a billy club and shit and all that. And if you got to read between the lines to know what he was saying. But thank you.
Really should. The people who run this country are afraid to make any decision in case they offend somebody.
True.
Dr. Tolliday.
With all due respect, it's...
Oh, she's going to turn around and say something about, it's the societal pressure. There's just too much. We need safe spaces, and we need everyone to come together and love each other and kumbaya.
It's exactly that thinking.
Yes, it comes from somebody who knows about criminals. This structural inequality does nothing. What are you going to tell me next? That road cones have feelings and emotions?
Actually, what we're seeing is the collapse of social support networks, rising poverty, inequality of wealth.
Absolute rubbish. People.
Okay, look. There is obviously an inequality of wealth. That's the world. That's the way the world will always be. It will never not be that way. The same way it will never be like, peace. Okay. As long as people have free will, there will never be peace. That's just the bottom line. If everybody in the world was lobotomized, it'd be pretty fucking peaceful. It'd be bland, but it'd be pretty fucking peaceful. Anyways, social structuring does play a part in violence, okay? Because like I was saying in Vincent's tale when I was reacting to it, the continuous monotony of a 9-to-5 can drive somebody insane. And it's like you make just enough to be able to do. You make just enough to survive, but never enough to live. And that can cause people to go insane. I totally agree with that. However, the lackadaisicalness on crimes, petty crimes, small crimes, it is slowly growing to being more and more lax on heavier crimes too. And both of those do not mix well, because if you have somebody who feels like they have nothing to live for and nothing to lose, and you have a very gentle, let's say, not political, but a justice system, those two things don't mix, because then you just create this constant cycle of people getting arrested, getting released, getting arrested, getting released, getting arrested, getting released.
People aren't being stabbed because of inequality. They're doing it because they can, and we're letting them.
Let me break this up slightly and bring in Cassie here. What would you say?
I totally I just totally think that we all should just follow my page for life tips. No, okay. I imagine she's gonna say some dumbass shit.
Well, I think that.
Oh my God! There's always that one.
I think maybe you're both right. Sir Douglas here thinks we should be hard, but Dr. Tolliday thinks we should be soft and gentle. I personally think it's nice with a mix of hard and gentle.
Keller, shoot her, drag her off the stage. Useless.
Excellent point, Cassie. Yeah, the audience loves it, which brings us to our next question, really. Should Vincent face the harshest punishment, do you think?
Yes, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, let's set an example. Let's be harsh. Let's give him the worst we can do. Let's brand him. Let's publicly humiliate him, whatever needs. We've got to stop people from doing these offences. We've got to make crimes that are unappealing as possible.
That's medieval. Every study shows that harsher punishments...
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to interrupt you there. I'm sorry. This study stopped someone from getting murdered in Paddington last night? No. Now, you can make statistics and anything you want, as long as you want, but it's not going to stop a blade from going into your gut.
But then also, there's two extremes, right? You can't be so gentle that no crime is punished, and you can't be so hard. Fucking pause. You can't be so hard on things that it becomes like a totalitarian is that totalitarian ruling. You don't want martial law in the streets, of course, but there is a middle ground for a lot of this stuff. But unfortunately, there's just so much corruption above these steps that make it impossible for certain things to meet a level of equality.
Nor is your PhD.
What works is investment in communities.
Oh, yes, brilliant. So welfare handouts to youth clubs so that some of these thugs can do interpretive dance for their feelings.
It's called therapy.
Called a waste of money.
What do you think, Cassie? What would you say?
Well, I don't even know Vincent, but... Yeah! If it makes everyone feel safer, I think we should just punish him, right?
Off with his head!
The vibes are what's important here, so...
That was a terrible voiceover, but that's funny.
If he's gonna bring the bad vibes, I think he should do the time, honey.
Useless. Fucking airhead.
It's about vibes.
Yeah.
This is about dealing with issues systemic.
Final thought on this, Sir Douglas.
Final thought. Lock him up for...
Man, this is fake and I'm getting annoyed. Ren has done a very good job at this satirical shit right here.
Away the key.
It's a fantastic
well, that brings us to the
reflection
final
of reality.
question. What does this all mean for the future of Britain?
Well, it means war. It means war. The public are at danger. We've been wrapped in this sort of bubble wrap. I mean, if it was up to me, I would have the soldiers on the streets right now.
The real war is with inequality. Vincent is a symptom, not a cause. If we don't address the root cause...
The root cause is if he'd not picked up a weapon and picked up a job application instead.
Well, I think that we should just be nicer to each other.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
If we just meditated more, this wouldn't happen, that wouldn't happen. And there was this one time where the two guys I was talking to, they found out about each other and it was a right mess. They wanted to have a talk about it. So I just turned my phone off, went to the back garden with a matcha martini and meditated really hard. And honestly, that solved all of my problems. So
yeah. and the fucking people clapping for it. And it's crazy because you watch this and you're like, this bitch is just saying absolutely fucking nothing. There's no way people would look at this and be like, yeah, go queen. Oh my God, you're making so many good points. But it happens. It literally happens. You can watch it literally on like fucking Pierce Morgan and all these other shows, talk shows that bring fucking random ass influencers up who have no fucking deal. Like they have no right to be there. There is no reason for them to fucking be there.
Of time, so I'm going to say thank you to our panel.
And why hasn't Ren
but
spoken
also,
yet?
Professor Price, you've been rather quiet sitting there, made a lot of notes. Do you have any insights to share with us?
He's just going to be like, I think we should experiment on all of them. Give me their brains.
Yes. Yes. You people talk of punishment, yes? Policy, poverty, and whatever it is you're talking about. But crime is not a social issue. No, no, no. It is a neurological one. It is a matter of circuitry, misfiring impulses, faulty wiring in the prefrontal cortex. You see, we can punish, yes, and punish and punish. Naughty boy. yeah. But nothing ever changes, right? And why? Because we are disciplining behavior when we could simply repair the machine. You, sir.
And this is where the idea for lobotomies came from. Like, you guys think I'm joking, but in all honesty, a lot of fucked up medicine back in, 1900s and shit like that. And shit, even like the later 1900s, 60s, 50s, and 70s, but even the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, motherfuckers were doing some crazy shit. I mean, people like, lobotomies where they pretty much just put a spike in your freaking bam, just boom, just completely take all your emotions out and everything. Because a lot of scientists thought that the anger, like the criminal gene, is something that could be found and studied and taken out of the human body, or if they had a way to like control the anger or control those impulses. And a lot of really crazy experiments happened because of it.
Would you imprison or jail a lamp simply for flickering? No, of course not. It would be preposterous. It would be absurd. You would simply acquire a new bulb. Well, Vincent is a broken lamp.
And he needs a new bulb.
I have a new light bulb.
The one guy.
Well, you heard it here first. With that, it is good night from us.
Look, we haven't even had a proper debate.
And that's exactly how it goes. That's exactly how it goes. Nothing is said. Nothing is talked about. Like, it's just a whole bunch of gibberish splashed on your screen for late night television for you to contemplate with your coworkers the next day. I love Ren. I love his music. I love him as a person. He seems to be awesome as hell. And I love these. We'll be checking out Vincent's Tale the second night at another day and time. You guys go ahead, leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more. Leave a comment down below. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good rest of your day, everybody.